All right, all right, all right. Hello, folks, and welcome to another TCH Big One Saturday tournament. I am Eric Van Loozen, rocking solo tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in on a Saturday night. We've got the cards in the air firsthand. A lot of new stuff to talk about tonight, but hopefully these players will do a little bit of talking since I'm solo. You guys will engage in the chat. Let's make it a fun one, see who takes home our $10,000 plus prize today. Some familiar faces and some blasts from the past. Hadn't seen Michael on one of these live streams in a hot minute. He's waking up in the hijack with a King Jack offsuit. He's going to raise it up. Shout out to my friend Raed there. He just let me know that he's on final table number 7 in the last 10 days. He's made 7 tournament final tables in 10 days. So I'm going to toot the horn for him. That's pretty damn cool. What's going on, Brett? How you doing, buddy? All right, this camera is a little wonky today. I might have to adjust that one. The overhead view is a little tilted.
40. Raise 105.
Big flop here. And how about Stone Cold Nuts for Michael on hand number 1? Kevin had flop top pair and had a big time draw there with the spades, but now he is in trouble. He's going to continue to put chips in his pot. Michael should probably pounce. He is going to just call with the nuts and hope to see a clean river. And he gets a super clean river.
Check.
Check from Kevin under the gun. There'll be no check-in from Michael. He's still got the nuts on hand number 1. J.E. was calling for blood there. Ace of spades on the river, but yeah, we didn't get that card. There we go. First hand for Michael with the nuts, takes it down. We'll get a look at our chip stacks here and take a look at what we're playing for tonight. A little bit smaller field today, so we didn't quite crush the prize pool like we always do, but we did beat it by almost $4,000. 113 entries. Of course, this is the final 9 players. We've all got $1,000 locked up and playing for 10x that, 10,165 up top. So still a nice 5-figure score for whoever takes this down. With that hand right there, that is going to be Michael in the 2 seat as our chip leader with just shy of $1 million in chips, followed by Raed, Supa, Jim, Ivanir, Kevin, Trickster, and the other 2 players I just missed there. Kevin's going to fold. Jim going to wake up with the Cowboys here, 2 red kings with probably one of my favorite hoodies in all of this room. You feel like you're tripping out just looking at it. Very colorful, as is Mr. Jim. And a collision maybe ensuing here. We've got kings under the gun 1, low jack with 9s. He's just going to call. And we can see there all the 9s are gone, so Michael in a little bit of trouble here, but see if he can't get a flop that maybe is advantageous to those 9s or help him get out of here unscathed.
60.
Michael not loving that ace on the flop. Neither is Jim. Of course, Jim's going to bet his kings, see where he's at. He is good. Got Team Bishop in the chat. Teresa joining us. Howdy. J.E. Tracy. And ADHD Poker. What's going on, Kevin? Man, you can bring me anything you want. I'm over here chewing down on a Chomps sea salt beef stick that I got from Glorious HEB. So, yeah, we're going to be rocking a 10 gram of protein, 100 calorie beef stick as dinner tonight, unless you surprise me. But no pressure, buddy. No pressure. There we go. James, one of our shorter stacks, under the gun with a couple of sixes, and he says, I know what to do with a pair. It's time to get it in. Yeah, a lot of familiar faces, Lexi. Welcome to the chat as well. And Justin is going to be all in as well. He is our short stack. Of course, Justin wanted me to shout out his mother. Shout out to Miss Robin. She's currently in a battle with cancer, so everybody give some love to Justin, who is all in right now for his tournament life, and to his mama. God bless Robin. Catches a king there. And how about another for S's and giggles? So big shout out to Mom worked right there. Justin going to double up. That is going to leave our one seat super, super short, but he is not out of this. Got him a Bart Bogart stack over there, 50K. He might be able to run that up like Bart and climb up that leaderboard. Josh Army joining us. And if you guys haven't been paying attention to all the stuff we've been talking about the last few weeks, and of course right there on the table, Trailblazer Poker Tour Part 2 is back starting next week. Satellites have already begun, so check those calendars there at pokeratlas.com or texascardhouse.com. You can see the dates and the tournament schedules. 45. We're still running our normal weekly schedule right now of tournaments, but we've added those satellites as well. Jump in those. We've had a couple of overlays and want to make sure we get those filled up, so come on out.
45.
Your chance to get in to those big events, much cheaper than the big buy-ins. Trickster, another final table for him. Waking up with the old C.D. Lamb, Des Bryant, Dallas Cowboy wide receiver hand. Can't forget the playmaker and Drew Pearson. But Justin, fresh off that double up, waking up with a couple of tens. Trickster kind of short too. See what he wants to do with these eights. Trickster with a little respect, he says, throwing over there at Justin.
Back-to-back monsters.
Back-to-back monsters indeed for Team Justin over there. So great job there.
10.
probably going to have an all-in from our 1 seed in this hand. He's super short and in the blinds here. Not a lot left. Right is going to call Supa now with the Supa Premium Ace-King offsuit in the low jack. Got a player he knows is going to be all in, and we got Raed limping. There aren't big payout ladders
70.
for these next few spots, so I think he's going to try to do the work himself and get that knockout punch. Ace-King, whole lot of hand here. No reason to play it slow. And of course, poor James is forced to fold, looking down at a 4-deuce offsuit. Cards are live as hell, but ugh. And that leaves him with just 10,000 behind. Supa does show that he did have the goods. It's like, hey man, I wanted to knock this guy out. Well, you see there the pay jump is about $100, $140, so not a whole lot of incentive right now to do the kind of understood collusion thing and try to knock a player out. Though big pay jumps really don't start till you get over that $2,000 mark, 4th place and on. You'll get some big pay jumps, but Ace-King a little too much hand to play cute there. I like the play by Supa. But the 4-deuce does go in the muck. So not even a big blind there for our 1 seat. He is all in, suited and canuted. 7-6. No clue, DFS. That's one where you don't even look. You just put it in there. Raed going to just make the call with a suited ace. See what happens back behind him. Kevin waking up with the tanks here. Another sighting for that pair. He is going to raise it up. He says, I'm all in, guys. I've got 2 chips and a chair. Let's root for our short stack here. Come on, James. Let's see if we can hold. Makes for good television, that's for sure. 2 chips and a chair. Get it in like you don't care. Mr. Final Table himself, Raed, says, okay, I see what you're playing with over there. I'm going to look you up with ace-9 of clubs.
The rest is on the side. You got 1 all in, so I have action on the side. Check. Check.
And again, sorry for the little tilt there. I'm tilted from my last session, and so is that camera, evidently.
All in.
And all in from Kevin. Got the overpair. Backdoor clubs, backdoor straight possibilities. Of course, a 7 would do it for Kevin. For James. All right, now an 8 or 7. And it is a 3-burger. How about a flush over there for Kevin? That is going to do it for James. He is our first player eliminated. 9th place out of 113. Great job there today, James. Just didn't have the cards once you got here to the final table, but going to take home 1,015 for his efforts today. It's always tough to make it through a field of 100 plus and make one of these final tables, so great job there, buddy. We will see you again. GG's in the chat for Mr. James. Obi Rodriguez joining us, saying, guys, if you enjoy it, smash that like button for us. We appreciate it. A lot of streams upcoming with the Trailblazer series. About to get rocking. Satellite's already begun. Our other streams in Austin, Houston, and the Rio Grande Valley have been doing really well also, so shout out to those folks. So even if you don't like us here in Dallas, smash that like. Help us grow the channel at those other locations. Those guys are doing a great job as well. Kevin on a little bit of heater here in the cutoff with an ace-5 of diamonds. He's going to raise it up. And hello. We're not folding ace-king. There we go. We're raising it. A couple of folds, and now back here around to Kevin.
Look cool. Look cool for the cameras. How'd that work out for you?
And then I become the meme.
It is a dead button. That's why it's got Jim showing to be on the button after that last knockout. So Kevin thinks this is a fair price. He's going to make the call out of position here. Going to a flop. And smash there for Jim.
Check.
Hold.
All in.
Jim's going to take that one down after smashing that flop. All right, Cranston, Rhode Island in the house. John Ortiz joining us. What's going on, John? Thanks for stopping by. And Kiwi Special joining us
Raise. 50.
all the way from down under in New Zealand, our favorite Kiwi. Great icon picture there. The two wolves, love it. And Jose Lerma. Pink City, he says.
150.
Jim did give his cards back. He got a new ace-king this time in the cutoff. A lot of fun-suited canuters in these other players' holdings, but they are going to let them go. And let's see what Justin wants to do when it gets back to him. Jack 10 of diamonds, always a favorite hand to see flops with. Not always advised out of position to make a call here with a big size there, but swing and a miss for Justin. Does have the gutter ball to Broadway, but the board is paired, so that's a little scary. Not scary for Jim, who's going to bet that flop and take it down. So a little heater for Mr. Jim over there.
Yeah.
What's going on, Ryan? How you doing, brother? Thought I saw you out there in the room. I went out there and dusted off a few chips before I came in. Jim now our chip leader, first player to get over the million mark. Michael's still right behind him, though.
One more step. There we go. I'll be good.
Raise. 50.
I like it. Jim going to use his position now in his newly acquired chips to try to force some action here. Some of these shorter stacks. Trickster looking down at an ace-5 of hearts on the button. Just going to be 10, 11 big blinds for him. And he says, you know what? That's a good enough hand. I'm going with it. Lazy Deucey in the muck, 10 deuce in the muck. Now back to Jim. $170 to make this call. Just a little over 8 more big blinds, but he says, nope, that's a little too much here. And Trickster going to take that one down. Well, here is what's coming up next week. The satellites for these events have already begun, including satellites for the $1 million title event and the 250 PLO multi-flight event Make sure you jump in those, get yourself an opportunity to get in those great events for a cheaper price. Officially kicks off on September 25th through the 14th, but you've got your shot at getting in via satellite as we speak. I believe the PLO satellites are $50 and the title event are $140 instead of the bigger buy-ins for those. The PLO I think is a $500 buy-in or $600, and the $1 million event is a $1,200 buy-in. So if you can get in via satellite, $140, that is the way to go. Get that ROI.
Renee for the transfer to 1. DTO for the 26. Jackie for the transfer.
Ace King going around. It's been a good hand so far. Supa now looking at the Ace King. Facing a couple of limps. Says, no more of this limping stuff, boys. I got the real hand. All right, folds all around, and Supa going to take one down. So Ivan here was in one of our recent final tables. He's moved just one spot over. He was in the 5 seat last time. He's over in the 6 this time. Great to see him back. Shout out to any of his friends or family joining us tonight. All right, so during the week, there's a $75 tournament over at TCH Social. So that's a even smaller buy-in to get into the main event. So check that out. Thanks for that info, DFS Brat. I hadn't pulled that up yet, so perfect.
Attention players, we're going to do an interest list on $2 bonfire. Thumbs up or thumbs down if you're interested.
All right, the jiggities for Jim. Those are going to hold. Of course, Kiwi likes calling those the jumping Jesuses. And those will work.
$2 bonfire interest list. Chris. Carlos. $2 bonfire interest list. Carlos. JBS. $2 bonfire interest list. Regis. Mike 8.
Choctaw Nuts over here for Michael under the gun 1. He says, nope, no thank you.
KPK. KPK, $2 bonfire interest list. Jackie. $2 bonfire interest. Nick.
Folds around to the button, and Ivanir is just going to rip it with the ace-jack. It says, come dance if you want to, boys. And I believe Kevin is going to take him up on that offer. Here we go. We are dancing. Ace-jack on the button should more often than not be the best hand, but he runs into it here. Let's see if the ace-king suited can hold for Kevin, because he is the player at risk here. Uh-oh, got backdoor hearts, got a jack and a 9 now. Chop, chop, you gotta be kidding me. Ivan here gets bailed out a little bit there. Kevin still gonna win under a blind with the best hand there pre, but better than the alternative, getting sent to the rail in the parking lot. Well, last couple tournaments, we've had some pretty nasty runouts like that, so maybe that's a sign of things to come for our dealer, Zeus, the Zeus man, doing the work in the box tonight. Shout out to Zeus in the chat. If y'all are familiar with our man Zeus, just watch him pitch the cards tonight. Hopefully I don't jinx him, but man, he is one of the best.
Raise 50.
Me being in here solo tonight, was hoping we'd have a little bit more talkative table, but maybe we'll have to go a couple more knockouts till these guys start chatting a little bit. Of course, you can hear the room busy out there. The PLO table right behind is always good for some chatter. Supa going to take that one down.
Raise.
Avenir in the hijack this time with the ace-jack. Decides he doesn't need to rip here with more players behind. He is going to raise it up, though. Just a little over the min. Jim going to just fold his ace-4 off. See if Michael wants to defend. And Avenir going to take that one down. Much better feeling than getting jammed on. Ronnie B joining us. Absolutely good game so far. Got 8 players left, playing for a little over $10,000 up top. Mentioned this was a little smaller field this weekend, but we still beat the guarantee by about $4,000, so not too shabby. Still a nice 5-figure score for whoever takes this down. Supa under the gun 1. Thinking about it with the 4-3 of hearts, but nah. A little different than the cash tables. Played a lot of cash with Supa. A lot of fun. He's had a lot of tournament success recently, so another nice run for him here. Gonna be tough to get an all-heart flop. Saw a lot of hearts folded. Jim raising it up with his ace-5. Now Trickster in the big blind with an ace, suited variety as well. See, the equity's pretty even here. They should chop more often than not. Still almost dead even with a king, deuce board.
30.
And he's just going to lead out. Just a blind and a half. No heart on the flop. You're like, wait a minute. What's he doing here? Is Jim going to put pressure back on him? He sure is. Love this from Jim. Says if you're not willing to get your whole stack in, I don't believe that you have anything. And he is correct. Well played, Jim. Jim knows a thing or two about a thing or two, as you can see there. Use that big stack. Love it.
15, 30, 30.
Blinds have gone up. They are now 15, 30,000, 30,000.
Here, you got to see.
Trickster is finding a hand he just wants to go with. Suited Jack-6. Right, he's gonna love seeing the ace if he sees it first, but yeah, got a little deuce dangler. The old deuce dangleberry, never fun. He is gonna make the call with the ace. So Trickster is at risk here. His 2 cards are live. He is suited, but doesn't want 4 diamonds. Ace 6-4. Six or a jack? No. That is going to do it. Raed going to knock out Trickster, who is going to finish in 8th place. Another final table for Trickster. Great job, buddy. Taking home $1,155 for your efforts. We know we will see you on another final table, brother. GG's. Zeus already got the next hand out, man. He is speeding through it. Zeus must have a hot day tonight. Who's that lucky lady out there? All right, everybody's checking points. I guess I'll check my points too. Justin got a couple of J's. All right, somebody's messing with our cameras. All righty. Uh-oh, another big hand brewing here. Justin is pretty short over there.
90? Yes, 90.
There's our friend Min. Goes by Min Rays in the chat, our tournament director. One of. Raid says, choo choo. Get that train moving. He is all in. And Justin is going to make the call. Once again, shout out to Justin and his sweet mother. He wanted to shout her out, so our boy is at risk again. Justin got the jiggities. Jumping Jesuses. Let's see if they'll hold. Oh, ace right there in the middle. Gonna need 1 jack is remaining. And does not get it. So another knockout for Raed. Nice run there. Classic flip indeed, Shiny. That is going to do it for Justin. Justin going to finish in 7th place and take home $1,320 for his efforts. Great job there, Justin, and get well, Miss Robin. Cancer sucks, folks. Let's give it a big old stiff kick to the nuts. Don't forget, the rest of this month, the 9 for $99 special is still going on. You can buy 1 per day per location. That is 9 hours for 99 bucks. Save you $3 an hour if you do that. Definitely jump on that. Johnny C saying nice hand. Indeed, couple big knockouts there for Riot, showing you why he's made now 7 final tables in just the last 10 days in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So playing good, running good.
65.
Michael going to open up from the cutoff, and now Riot on the button. King Jack.
The one with sunglasses.
He's heating up.
Seraphin M for 1230. Seraphin M.
Keep your lightning bolts to yourself.
Is going to make the call. No big chips on the table today. No need for them with the field being a little smaller. So we just have the $5,000 white chips and those blues, which are 25K. There you go. See them right there. And how about this for a flop? Michael flopping an ace. No spade in hand. Raed flopping a gut shot to Broadway and the second nut flush draw. He's got that jack of spades in his hand. Shiny, isn't that crazy? It's absolutely insane. $35,000 is the bet and call from Riot. And now a two-piece for Michael. See if he wants to add a little more pressure now. Get a spade draw out of there. 275 in the middle. He is going to check, though. And should Riot take a free card? He says yes. And that is a counterfeit for Michael, but Riot does not have an ace. A little bit of a card funeral, and Michael going to take it down. Zeus deals so fast, I'm going to try to get a quick video in, folks.
The Trailblazer Poker Tour is back for Season 2. With over $2 million guaranteed at this stop, it all kicks off in Dallas and Las Colinas. Top 100 players in the Trailblazer Season 2 leaderboard will qualify for the $100,000 invitational free roll. Be part of the action and take your shot at the prize. See the full schedule now at TexasCardHouse.com to lock in your seat for the Trailblazer Poker Tour.
And of course, we can't beat Zeus. Already had the cards dealt. Hope I didn't miss much action, but yeah, great series coming starting next week. Satellites have already begun. Come see if you can't do what Miss Mallory did last year and take home that $200,000 plus first place prize in our main event. Yeah, they put a little extra cheddar there on that main event. It's $1,200 buy-in now, but there are a ton of satellite opportunities. So DFS Brat mentioned there's some $75 tourneys over at Social during the week if you can get away from work or have some time off during the week. The $140 is the normal satellite they've been doing. I think they did one last night at 9 p.m. Last year's main event, I think, was an $800 buy-in. It's $1,200 this time, so a little extra heat on that sucker, but I believe we'll still smash that guarantee, and it should be well over $200K for first place. Yes, there is absolutely going to be a stop in the RGV for the Trailblazer.
Raise. 65.
Supa getting a little creative with the ace-7, and Ivanir just says, you know what? This is too much hand. I don't want to just call. I got position on the whole table here from the button. I'm going to rip it. And now back to Jim. Not sure if he's looked at his cards. If he has, he's probably just going to let those go. That is not me messing with the cameras, folks, but we are trying to get that overhead view fixed a little bit. Ivan, you're going to take that down. Nice hand there, sir. Yeah, so here are the dates for the Trailblazer Poker Tour. Obviously, ours is kicking off next week, September 25th through October 14th. The Rio Grande Valley is the 3rd stop in December. So look out for that. The day after Christmas it starts. So whatever Christmas money you guys get, light it on fire, baby. In the Trailblazer Poker Tour down there in Edinburgh, Texas. Shout out RGV folks.
65.
Of course, light it on fire or spin it up and bink some nice tournament scores. I always say the good Lord says to be charitable, so if I must donate to the table, that's what it is. Good old-fashioned charity. Ivan with another suited ace, going to take that one down. Had 3 eliminations in our first 40 minutes of play through about 20 hands. So Zeus doing his best to get home to a hot date and have to figure out who that lucky lady is. Zeus doesn't kiss and tell, folks.
Raise 65.
65,000 from Kevin with the pocket sixes. Raising a couple of the bigger stacks that are in the blinds here. I may decide to defend 10-8. Not a great starting hand, but he's got a big stack and he's in the blinds. So he's going to peek down there at Kevin's stack.
King two, spades, last flop. Every time they shoulder, you fall 2 pairs. Wow.
But the river would have been changed. There would have been an ace on the river then.
No queen on the river. No, on the queen.
I said but it would have changed. If you would have called, it would have changed. Yeah. If you would have called, it would have changed.
Wow, big flop here.
Yeah,
Kevin might think his sixes are still good. Not going to put Riot on a whole lot of 7s or 8s. Riot did smash top pair, though. Definitely a couple ways he can play this. He is going to decide to go with it. Yeah, what do you do here with 6s? Just like, what? Did you really call me with any of that? I believe there was a 5-6 folded pre-flop too. Y'all let me know if you saw that as well. Somebody would have flopped that joint. Kevin is going to take his time and think this out. What could he be doing this with? I'm just going to give him credit for a hand and let it go. Nice fold there for Kevin. Maybe just a little bit more of, I just don't feel good about this.
You bluff on final table, you will not get 10,000. There's a done
Right? Asked if it was a bluff. He says, no. If you bluff on the final table, you won't win this 10,000. Well, that's not entirely true. But he definitely isn't just ripping it with air there. The man knows what he's talking about.
Raise 65.
Mike, get back.
more. No problem.
Right, going to do a little set mine in here. He's going to call Ivanir's raise. And now Supa with the computer hand, suited variety. See if he wants to defend. It's just 35,000 more. He's already got 30 out there and an ante. I like to defend here. Man, looks like my boy Kevin came through with some Whataburger. Trying to fatten me up. Thank you, buddy.
125.
Ivan, you're going to lead out. Under the gun with that top pair. Looky there, folks. We got good old-fashioned Whataburger, courtesy of one of our favorites, Mr. Kevin, Captain America. ADHD Poker in the chat, so thank you very much. Fatten me up. Probably try to snack down a fry here and there. Hard to chew a big old burger with Zeus just firing these cards super fast. I know y'all don't want to hear me chomping in here, but thank you, brother.
Good cards are easier to catch. The good cards are easier to catch. Especially these ones. Since they're shipping them, they're weighted.
80.
A lot of weight to them.
Okay. I remember that last time. Thank you. Yeah, you told me to show you my eyes.
A little chatter now amongst the players. That always tends to happen when we lose a couple.
You can get rid of
I'm blind as a bat. I need these glasses.
One time, my big bad. Okay.
Oh, man, looks like a patty melt he hooked me up with, so I'm definitely going to get fat.
Three is where you draw the line.
100% show.
It's been hit or miss lately for me, Scott, who says gross on the Whataburger. I've been more of a Taco Bell guy lately, which I know a lot of people think is nasty.
65.
But just depends on which Whataburger I get my order from, because sometimes I'm like, what has happened to this staple? But other times, I'm pleasantly surprised. Let's hope this is one of them. Free Whataburger is always good Whataburger, though. And Pocket Queens, always good on a final table, facing an open from another big stack, Jim. Yeah, I agree with you there, Scott. Things have definitely changed. Oh my goodness. Looking down at these fries and waking up with Ace King over there is Ivanir. We got a big hand brewing here, folks. We have a raise, a 3-bet, and now Ivanir going, what should I do here with this big hand? And these are 3 big stacks.
More.
He does want to look at how much these players have behind.
750 back.
You guys getting cute here with your Ace King, or we getting nasty here? You are facing a 3-bet. Playing for $10,000. No real immediate pay jumps here. But if we're playing to win, what are we doing here with the Ace King, folks? Ivan here is going to answer for you. All in for 770,000 chippies. This should be a relatively easy fold here for Jim. Facing a 3-bet and now a 4-bet jam. Kiwi says fold.
Maybe 700.
Yeah, don't see Michael getting away from this one. Does have a lot of chips left behind.
5, 6, 7.
Doesn't have too much out there, but man, Queens
37.
six-handed.
7, 7.
I think it's just too much hand here to fold, but he may come to a different conclusion. You guys ever folding queens in this spot, folks? Facing a 4-bet jam in your face with no huge pay jump? Or are you just getting it in? One more peek down at the ladies. Two hands that beat you, one hand that's a flip. All other hands you've got in bad, bad shape. He is.
Jack, my showdown. You want that? Oh, no.
I didn't have Jack. I'm better than Jack.
Wow.
One's no good.
No flip.
Did not think I would see the fold coming. Michael's a very, accomplished tournament player himself, so
Jack.
he may tell you
Better.
guys later, if you see him in the room, why he decided to fold those. He's letting the players know, though, he is willing to fold jacks when there is a player like Kevin in seat 8 who only has 195 left. Like I said, the ladder is not huge right now,
You'll see in 15 minutes. You'll know in 15 minutes.
Yeah, but no, it's not.
so there's not a ton of money implications, but I think he just didn't feel like going with it there. And time will tell if that was a good decision or not. We don't get to see the run out, so we'll never know. That's one thing I wish we had, is some sort of a rabbit run out without the players knowing. That way we could all know, but unfortunately,
Raise.
we'll never know.
65.
Supa raising with the Ducks here.
Oh, yeah, that's all good. You want me to-
Ivanir calling with King Jack.
Oh, okay.
Kevin calling. And the suited dinner for 2 for Jim. He's hungry. He wants to get in there and eat. And eat he shall. Goodness gracious. A couple other players have clubs. Only one has a club bigger than a 9.
100.
Supa, you have pocket 2s, not 3s. Even if you had 3s, you're in bad shape. Lets them go. Fold, fold, and fold. And the big stack gonna get bigger. 1.14 million now for Jim.
For you or for me?
You know me.
Yeah, you're not gonna want to play that 6-9 suited all night long. All right, Salty Bunny, Druxid, Tabitha, you too, Damani. A lot of folks chatting it up about that fold there from Michael, whether they liked it, hated it, were okay with it. Either way, we're moving on. Michael still has chips, as does Ivanir. So A lot of play left for those folks. What's going on, Mr. William and Paciencia?
3-time roll.
Yeah, it's a great game of strategy. All right, and Michael's gonna get a little bit of that loss he took back with a walk right there. That's always good. My brother next door and production team member, Mr. Jacob Thomas, reminding us that Taco Bell was so much better when you could get the whole damn menu for about 11 bucks, but now you get like 2 items. Yeah, I mean, you basically got to get just a plain-ass taco or something. Doritos Locos taco or something. You get a couple of those for like $2.50 or $3 each. Yeah, the days of being fat and happy for under 10 bucks, those are long gone. You can get fat and happy for 20 bucks though. King 6-6, small blind, big blind, battling it out. Now, if there could be a spicy card on a turn, there it is. That's gross for Michael because now he's got kings, or eights and sixes with an ace kicker. How about with an ace? How about 2 pair? Aces and eights, king kicking. All right. Right, just calling though with those 2 6s on board. Didn't want to get too out of line there. Small blind versus big blind. Again, you got Kevin over there, super short. He's got just over, no, excuse me, under. He's got 4.5 big blinds ish. So I see anything with a face on it, maybe some suited connectors here, I might go with it. But the 9 Triz offsuit, that's one you just want to throw in the trash and never see again.
Raise 65.
See if Streamlabs loves me. I'm going to get my gamble on here. Saw Kiwi gambled all earlier, but I didn't see if it ever gave you any points or anything. And it looks like mine's slow rolling me as well. Maybe they've signed off for the night. They're out partying, not thinking about us chatters here.
Lines up this it's at 29, 17. This hand? Alright, blinds were up this with this hand. 20, 40. Yeah, there's no way it took me 45 seconds.
Blinds did go up again, 30-minute level, so Kevin now under the gun, and that's a hand I think we're going with. Indeed we are.
All in.
Can't wait on something better when you got the blinds hitting your next hand. All right, Kevin, all in. Any Team Kevin folks out there, if you're a friend or family member watching, send him some love. Super going to look down at Queen Jack offsuit. He's a little short as well. Ivan Ear says, what the hell, I'll call. I got 2 live cards. 6-3. Justin Mowry joining us. You bet, bud. Great run. And shout out to Miss Robin. Anytime, brother. 5 on the river would knock him out. No, it's going to be a deuce. So we're going to get a full double over there for Kevin. Found a hand he wanted to go with, and it worked out for him. Always a little bit of a sweat, courtesy of that deuce on the turn. Yeah, I agree. Kiwi, I think Streamlabs went to sleep. They are no longer letting us gamble our points tonight, so maybe they will wake up in an hour or so. Just hit the 1 hour mark. 122 folks watching. We have 6 players left. Jacob, I'm just excited. I got my points up to like 40 something, man. Some of these folks from back in the day have millions. Don't hate on my short stack, buddy. Right in the cutoff with an ace.
85.
One of our big stacks. He's going to make it 85,000 to go. Just a min raise and a tickle. And here's a suited king again for Kevin. This time it's king 8. He's like, you know what? I'm going to defend here. There's enough out there in the middle. Let's go. So here we go to a flop.
Thank you.
And of course, Riot doing what Riot does. Smashing the board, landing top pair. Back to pot ratio under 1. No hearts available for Kevin, so Riot's going to just go ahead and put him to the test. And quick fold. Anthony joined us from Coral Springs, Florida. What's cracking, Anthony? I believe you said you might be coming up here soon to play a little Dallas poker. How's the weather out there in sunny Florida? Well, knock on wood here, not jinx us, but hurricane season been really tame. Let's keep that shit going. We don't need no stinking hurricanes. Unless it's those Miami Hurricanes. They're playing some pretty damn good football these days, as is Florida State. Little resurgence.
Raise. 90.
Now's a good time to shout out the Godfather, Mitchapalooza, Mitch Lloyd, because his favorite hand decided to show its face, pocket tens. Same color variety, or as Mitch would say, suited.
275.
Hope he and Emily are having a great evening. Maybe get to tune in a little bit later. Those tens are good for a big old chunky 3-bet from Jim. Ivan here not loving it. Saying, I can tell you don't want to see a flop with your hand, or you want to play for it all. And so he says, I'm out of here. Is it really? Kiwi letting us know that it's Papa Mitch's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mitch, if that's the truth. September 21st, so tomorrow is Mitch's birthday. Of course, it's already September 21st down there in New Zealand, so you ain't lying, Kiwi. It is Mitch's birthday in some parts of the world. Happy birthday, Mitch.
TCH for 1 2 kilo.
All right, Michael going to take that one down. Well, that's good news if Mitch has already got a satellite seat. Reminder, we've got satellites to get into the Trailblazer PLO big event and the main event all week long. Not all week long, excuse me, for the next couple of days. So make sure you check the calendar, check the schedule, see if you can't get into the PLO multi-flight or the title event, $1 million event, via satellite. A lot cheaper option.
All in.
Kevin has found an ace in the cutoff, and he is going with it. All in for 175. About 4.5 big blinds. See an ace, it's time to go with it.
Before come to me, I say he will go all in on my big blind. And I put in my head, I'm gonna call without looking. But it's look like 200, right? 170.
Right, said I knew you were going to go all in, and I just was going to call without looking. But how much is it exactly? I believe Riot did look at his hand. See there, folks, that fives are in pretty darn good shape against an ace-4.
No look.
He says no look. Well,
Ace-4
Almost
versus...
aces.
Yes. I don't want to dominate. Oh, you know,
he didn't look evidently.
That's a good one.
He is surprised pleasantly
Yeah, 2, 3.
by the speed limit, and both players agreed keep the flop low. One club, ace. Right, needs a 5. There's only one left. That is not going to do it. Kevin is the guy with the alligator blood today. We can't get rid of him. Hanging around. His shirt may say QT quitting time on it, but he ain't quitting anytime soon. He's got another double up. This time it's going to get him over 400K, so back to having 10 big blinds for Kevin.
No, I don't look. I told you.
Well, you would have looked, you would have called for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look for 3 or 4 big
No,
ones.
no, or small blind.
Oh, sorry. So don't try again.
Right, says, don't try that at home, kids. Make sure you look next time. And here you go, 10 big blinds. Looks like he's not going to rip it, but he is going to open. And no, that's not even an open. He's just going to try the limpin' is pimpin' strategy. Of course, what do you do if you get jammed on with the ace-8? Always easier to put your chips in versus calling off. But he decides he wants to see if he can see a cheap one here with the suited ace. Riot wants to do the same, and Soup is going to wake up with King 6 off. Super was thinking about his options, decides to just check it, and we're going to go to a flop 3 ways. And Kevin going to hit a pair. Check to him twice. You got a pair of 8s. 90 and takes it down. So works out for Kevin. What do we know, folks? Don't need to rip it. Just get 2 guys in there with you. Flop a pair and take it down. And now Kevin is out from the bottom of the list. Supa now is our short stack. He's going to try to get through these blinds or wake up with something big here in the small blind.
Oh, service.
Ivan shows the ace, takes it down. And Michael, not seeing a bunch of great holdings here recently, but ace king suited.
Raise. 90.
Right, getting away from the ace eight. Back over to Kevin. He's not going to defend, and Michael's going to take it down.
Raise. 105.
Ivan here using that button position, try to push out the blinds, but one of the guys he's trying to push out is our chip leader, Mr. Jim. He's going to wake up with a suited ace and says, "You push me, I will not be pushed around."
Raise.
He's going to play back at the man.
15.
That's going to get her done. Well done. Couple nice plays here by Jim tonight. Playing back at folks, using that big stack in position. In a prior hand. Well done. He is showing you why he continues to run deep in tournaments and, of course, definitely make several final tables. EFS Pratt mentioned in the chat earlier, wish we could have a final table leaderboard type thing. Yeah, I've been asking for that too, and I'm going to continue to see if we can dig into that a little bit, see who's made the most final tables since we first started streaming these at TCH. And here we go, collision course, Supa and Michael, the inevitable crash. Ace king suited and pocket kings for Michael. Supa is the player at risk. Gonna get all the stand-up equity he can right now, and bam! How about an ace? One king left, no sir. So Supa with the full double. Michael gonna take a hit, but he's still in decent shape with 555K. But that is a no-brainer spot there to make the call, try to knock out a player. Unavoidable collision there. They don't call them ace magnets for nothing, Tabitha. I agree. When I have that happen to me, all I can say is boo, poker gods.
Raise. 115.
Every time I'm big blind, he puts a brush on me. He was nice on final two tables.
Raid's starting to say, I'm not appreciating these raises in my big blind, but I'm going to let you have this one because I got the trucker hand. 10-4. Over and out, good buddy. Kevin gets one through with no resistance. All right, Kiwi, well, have fun with your visitors. Hope you're doing well down there in New Zealand. It is a Saturday night. Let us know where you're watching from, folks. We've got Florida in the house. We had New Zealand in the house. We had Rhode Island in the house. Where else is everybody watching the show from tonight? And who do you got winning this thing? I saw some Lake Texoma out there as well, so glad you guys had a nice, safe time at the lake. Of course, it's only another month or so before those waters start getting cold, and you're going to be fishing at the lake, if anything. Some of my family was out at Lake Louisville today. Sister and brother-in-law just got a new boat, so guess where cousin Eddie, me, will be all next summer. That's right. That shark belly is going to be a darker shade of white next summer. Undesirable for the Kings. Simply undesirable. Indeed. It's just seems like it always happens. It's never for small amounts, right? It's always for a big, big pot. Of course, my normal co-commentator, counterpart, RJ Dupree. He's up hanging out with his Oklahomies, watching those OU Sooners today.
Raise. 95.
Oklahoma took down Auburn today. Good old SEC football. Oklahoma now 4-0. Ride's going to take that one down. And a great day for a lot of the teams that I root for today. My Horned Frogs beat up on those SMU Ponies today. The Mean Green beat up on the Army today. Still got love for our servicemen and women, but love seeing the Mean Green off to a great start this year. And, of course, those Red Raiders out there in Lubbock. They went to Utah and beat up on the Utes. So the three schools I root for went 3-0 today.
Raise. 85.
Let us know in the chat who you're rooting for as well. And Johnny Shaw's joining us from, I can't even pronounce that, Guanajuato, Mexico? Did I get close? Guanajuato, Mexico. And we got Philly, Mississippi in the house. Golden Moon Poker Room. Well, hope you're running great, JD Lowe. All right, back-to-back pots with some suited gapper hands. Yeah, Streamlabs, no fun tonight, Lego. Yeah, guns up, man. That was a fun game. QB goes down, another guy goes in, puts up some numbers. Love seeing guys get their opportunity and getting in there and shining.
Raise. 85.
Table 10, seat 3 in the house. Love it. UT Rio Grande Valley up 47-0 against another small school. Kick-ass Rio Grande Valley. Glad to hear you're crushing it, man. That's the best part of it. The game's fun, but boy, is it fun when you're out there crushing it. Big flop here. Michael, the only pair, right, has 60% equity here with 2 overs and a diamond draw. See how he decides to play it.
All in, 55.
There you go. And it was so fast. Michael's head just hit with a swivel there. Like, what? Barely had my chips out there. And sometimes that screams exactly what he's up against. Both of our short stacks have now doubled up. No big pay jumps ensuing. So if you feel like your 6s are good, you can go with them. But you got to really put your opponent on a hand specifically like they have, knowing that you're actually getting it in behind. Equity-wise. Weird spot to be in for Michael here. And it's just uncomfortable. Doesn't love it, but is going to let it go. I think most of us probably are going to let that go there.
I don't know, right?
He says, I don't know. He said, you'll see it on the stream. Richard Greenberg. What's up, Boston? How you doing? JD Lowe, that is the only Philly, by the way, that I will give love to. Those other Philly folks up there, that's a whole different animal. Got some Philly fan friends that live down here, but man, I don't know if I'm ever going to be caught dead in the Philadelphia streets of Pennsylvania wearing my cowboy blue. That's for damn sure. Philadelphia, Mississippi, though, you damn right. Y'all some good people. Super friend Bala is here, sending some wishes to him. All right, couple of 9s and 10-9. Not a good flop for the 9s. Jim does put out a bigger bet here with the 9s than I probably would have liked, because I think you get the same information for a smaller amount. Fortunately for him, Michael didn't connect on this board other than being open-ended. But Michael says, you know what? I'm just going to go with it. He's got 1 over, and he's open-ended. And that's the problem with making it 120 here. Michael's putting him on either a smaller pair or something like an ace-king type holding. I think he could have got the same information with like an $80,000 bet. He went 120. And now he's like, what have I done? It's not a whole lot more to call, but knock him down to 675 if he were to lose. Or around 775. And yeah, very good read there from Michael. Thought that sizing was trying to push him out, and he said, you know what? I got enough. I think I can push back, and even if I get called, I can still hit my hand and double up. So he went with it. Love seeing that aggression there from Michael. Jim's still second chip, so not a huge hit for him. And our 3 short stacks are all right around the same level there, about 13 big blinds.
Praise. 85.
I'm not sure if Supa's buddy Bala knows that song, but if you do, Lego singing it for you. Bala shot Kala, 20-inch rims on the Impala. Kala get something tonight. I'm sure the rest of that song I'm not allowed to sing online, so we'll stop there. Little Troy in the house, though.
Praise. 175.
Judah, you want to go 4?
Well, after taking a little hit, waking up on the button with an ace-king suited, gotta feel great. He's gonna 3-bet it. And Ivanir calls. Very speculative call there with the 10-9 off. Yeah, and you can just do nothing but fold if your opponent continues to show aggression. So Jim, right back where he was at and then some after taking that small hit with the 9s against Michael just a second ago. Back to the chip lead.
Tom, you're for the main game, table 4.
Suited Jack 8 for Kevin. Jim with an ace, but not one he wants to play. Ace 6. Just got a little message from a bird out in the room that there is a satellite going on right now for the main event. $140 buy-in. Giving away at least 6 seats, I believe. So if you're in the room or thinking about coming up here, $140 satellite just kicked off at 9 p.m. They've only got like 12 or 13 players, so come on out. That is the satellite for the $1,200 main event. It's only $140 to buy in. Right here at TCH Dallas.
Dealers, please check those tablets as we have updated the rotation. All dealers, please check those tablets before the push.
Small blind, big blind battle here. Supa and Raed getting after each other a little bit here. 6-6 deuce. How do you make a bunch of final tables and win them? Well, you get there with a little run good, a little playing good, and then you just continue. Smashing flops like this. Now you're like, please, Supa, have a king here. Fortunately for Supa, he has a whole lot of nada. Squadouche. Unless he gets out of line here, it should be a little bit of a card funeral and fold. Just heard the announcement in the back of the room there for the tournament that went out about 15, 20 minutes ago. That's the delay that we're on. It's 5 seats they're giving away currently for that satellite.
All right, blinds are up this hand. 25, 50, 50.
You heard the man. Blinds are going up 25, 50, 50.
This doesn't say. I'll look at the screen.
So that $140 satellite is to get into the title event, 1 million guaranteed. That is the one that our teammate and friend Mallory won last year. $211,000 went her way last year. You can get into that though for the satellite price of $140. Win a seat that way instead of the full buy-in, which is $1,200 this time around.
Raise 105.
Michael in the cutoff with a queen 8 suited. He is going to raise. Try to steal these blinds. Gets through the button. Small. And Ivanir going to fold that king 3. And if you're just tuning in, this is what we're playing for. 6 players remain. 1560 is what they've all got locked up. But of course, it's still almost 10x all the way up there to first place. 8x, 7x, something like that.
Anybody need service while the young lady's here?
My math isn't mathing. But yeah, big pay jumps really start around 4th place. A lot to play for here, folks. 6 of our finest here at the final table with our man Zeus in the box.
Raise 110.
Jim's got those same 9s again. Got to get through the blinds. One of them had an ace. Kevin's like, man, I've got Jack 8 suited again. I kind of want to see a flop with his hand. He is going to call and defend from the big blind. It is all clubs. Nobody loving that. Jim kind of shaking his head. Could read that body language a couple ways, but didn't love it. But he will love the fact that his opponent folds to his bet. Get closer to 1.5 million. All right, the blinds did go up to 25, 50, 50, so some of these shorter stacks are really going to start feeling the pressure and needing to get it in, get a double up quick. Supa being one of them. He's at 380K, under 10 big blinds, in the cutoff with a king 10.
Raise 100.
It's going to make it 100. Leaving himself just enough in case he faces aggression. And yeah, going to get that through. Perfect timing there.
All in.
All in for Ivanir. Ace 10 suited in the cutoff. Michael's got 100,000 already out there in the big blind. Hates it, but is going to let it go. Nice pick up there for Ivanir. Much needed. Just over 4.5 million in chips in play today. Jim and Raed both have almost 3 million between just the two of them. So they are in comfortable spots right now. And comfortable is how Kevin feels right now, waking up with a couple of ladies. No regrets. Let's get it in.
How many times you did that to my big blind? How many times?
I think it was on 90.
Kevin continues to wake up with hands on Raed's big blind, and he's starting to notice it. He does want to count this time.
4.5 million last time.
Last time, but this time maybe less.
345.
Be another 245 to make this call. About 5 big blinds.
I have a feeling you have big hand this time. Give me 1 second. Let's see, last time he moved all in. He moved all in with what? Is something, right? You moved with ace something last time, right? I forgot the number. Ace something. Ace what?
TCJ for
345?
345.
How many times I'm gonna double him up?
Really need him to have a king jack, king queen type of holding to be good here. He's trying to put together the last time he shoved. He remembers seeing it. It was an ace something, he says.
Almost done. Sorry.
You heard him say, though, how many times do I have to double you up? Right, it's one of the players who have been doing a lot of the heavy lifting. The last couple knockouts were courtesy of Raed.
I got 9 place on this one 2 days ago. That's why I'm gonna go.
All right, he lets it go. Queens can breathe easy now, knowing that he is not going to be at risk.
No, I said I
Got some extra chips.
on this hand 2 days ago. If I trust this deal, I will call.
So 7 big blinds for Avenir,
The good thing would have been you wouldn't have gotten 9.
9 for Kevin,
Again.
10 for Supra.
Call him, but
Those are our 3 short
You
stacks.
wouldn't have gotten 9 this time.
if I call him, he will go out.
No, you definitely wouldn't have got 9.
You wouldn't have got 9th again with that hand.
Oh yeah. He cannot take me out because I have him.
All in.
Yeah, I almost called him.
Avenir found a hand he likes. He's all in.
It's 20 minutes outside.
And I'm not sure if there was a card read error or if Jim was away from the table, but I thought I saw pocket 10s being folded, so
Big who?
Big pair.
Big bear. So you have pocket.
maybe Jim was just away from the table and didn't actually get to see his hand, because we know he's not folding pocket 10s
I
there.
almost called it S9.
If an ace was coming, I'm glad you didn't come.
Never know. I don't know, for some reason I put you on S little. I cannot remember S what you moved all in last time.
Ace 4.
S4? S3.
No, S4.
Yeah, pocket 5.
No, I remember.
Kevin now under the gun with pocket 3s. We're going to see a lot of players just open fold this under the gun. Jim just going to fold pocket 5s. Under the gun +1.
There is food available for purchase at the bar. There's different types of bowls and stir fries. There's also sandwiches, yogurt cups, salads, and dessert. So if you want some chocolate cheesecake or chocolate chip cookies, there is available. All that's provided by social now.
And Kevin going to take it down. Getting it through with the pocket threes. Like I said, you'll see a lot of players just fold those. So many flops. You're going to have to just get rid of those. But he's going to open up out of the gun, show a little bit of strength, and get a better hand like fives to fold. Ivan here with a 9-5. It's just ripping it, and he's going to run into it here.
Call.
And Kevin is going to call. So Kevin says, I think you're stealing, and I have an ace.
You got ace jack against ace king earlier. Chop, right?
Yeah.
They did chop earlier, ace jack versus ace king. Deuce 7-7, pretty damn good flop for the ace 8. Just needs to dodge a 9 or a 6. And that is going to do it for Ivan Ear. Another final table for him. Great run. He's going to finish in 6th place, $1,560. So these 5 players now have locked up $1,900. Now we're going to get to some of those juicy pay jumps. 24, 37, 62. And 10,000 for first place up top. Five of our finest remain. Thank y'all again for joining us on a Saturday night here, Texas Card House, Dallas, TCH live stream.
Forgot which one you are for a second.
Pretty dusty holdings here. Kevin now almost up to $1 million. He's just going to give Jim a walk. Jim will gladly take that with a suited king triz. That's right. Another pay jump for Team Bishop and the boys. 14 minutes left in this blind level. We're at 25,000, 50,000, 50,000. Supa is our short stack with about 7 big blinds over there. And yep, he's going to wake up with an ace, and it is time to get it in.
No kings this time.
No kings and no show. Don't let them know how weak you are willing to get it in with there. The ace 6, I like it. Up to 10 big blinds now, and hello. I'm going to wake up with a couple of ladies. Fresh off of an all-in with ace 6. He's going to do it again with the ladies. It's always weird to get a hand that strong under the gun, right? It has a pair. And he's like, my big blind. They're picking on my big blind again. Well,
505.
you keep running into it, though. This is another spot where they indeed do have a big hand. Oddly enough, it's been queens both times. This time he has no overcard, and it's for half his stack. Got to be frustrating, but I think this is one I think I'm just going to let go.
pocket book.
You? I have a pocket pen.
Didn't show the hand, but gave up the info. Said I had a pocket pair as well. Right now, knowing that he folded correctly.
300.
Thanks again, ADHD, for the Whataburger. I am now officially fat and happy. Happy being the part that matters. Thanks for the food, my man.
Raise 125.
Jim with 9s for the 3rd time. And this one should get through. And does. Jim's just kind of had it on cruise control. Was running really good earlier, catching some big hands. Kind of card dead for a minute, but got a few just like that through as well. So that's a good spot to be in. Let some other folks do some of the heavy lifting. Don't affect your stack much and still maintain a chip lead. And Raed with another small pair, this time on the button. Raised to 120, 130, 130. Oh my goodness, and Kevin waking up with the 3s. In the big blind, he is going to make the call.
Got his glasses on.
Glasses are on. 2 overcards, 3 overcards to both players.
180.
It's checked to Raed. He realizes that often is going to be weakness. I got to bet now while it's good, and takes it down. You were way ahead, but great job betting right there. Taking it down before your opponent catches something.
Oh shit.
Should I scan?
Yeah, you're fine.
No.
It scans there, but you can move. That's fine. I'll just.
But I have to scan here.
Yeah.
Players are creating a little more space now that there's more room, but they're dealt the cards in front of those circles, which are the RFID, said it wrong, RFID card readers. And Jim gets a walk with the ladies. He's like, are you kidding me? He'll take it, though. Players are going to get a quick 6 or 7 minute break in about 8 minutes, so let's see if we can get some bloodshed in these next 8 minutes before we stretch our legs a little bit. These players have been playing since 10 o'clock this morning. Party foul, seat 4.
Spade, 6 of hearts.
The ace
Usually I have a yellow card.
is folded, 5-handed. Showing everybody what a nit you are, Raed.
Raise.
Just kidding, my friend. But yeah, card is accidentally flipped over. Stupa's got to feel good now knowing that one ace is out of the way and he's got a couple of jacks. Kevin probably feels okay too, knowing that there's an ace gone. He's got king, queen, but he's like, I don't really need to get involved in this. Was a little surprised to see a fold there from Kevin. I think Jim's just getting bored, so thinking about playing a hand that he shouldn't. Poker fatigue can be real. You've been sitting in chairs all day long. And you go through these cold spots where you're just not getting cards or not getting anything, any action post-flop. You want to spice it up a little bit, but Playing for some big money here. There are no rebuys. $10,000 up top. Ace on the button for Jim, and he just says nope. Don't want to mess with it. Michael's got a king. Should often be good, small blind versus big blind. But Raed just keeps waking up with the small pairs.
440 back.
440.
A lot of times I like a jam here. Sometimes your opponent could be playing tricky out of the small blind and limping in. But yeah, max pressure, take it down, love it. Too many flops you're going to see with fours that you're going to hate. And just take it down there and hope your opponent didn't wake up with something. King 10 in the small blind for Raed. And he's going to be the one playing a little coy with the king high. Ace, 7, ace. Now neither one should give the other credit for holding an ace here. Raed more likely giving him credit for hitting a pair there, a 7. So Supa going to win with one of the worst hands in poker, 8-3 offsuit. So that's a limp, a little bit of a backfire on Raed. He wishes he would have opened that, just taking the blinds down. Seven, 6 for Supa in the small blind. He's going to try to raise with it instead of just limping in or folding.
150.
Yes, I wanted this. Ambitious, but I love it. You got a suited king. I think maybe your opponent is up to something, and boom, take it down. Well played, Kevin. Love seeing that. Worst case scenario, you get called. You're in a dominated position, but good chance your card still will be live there. Love the play there from Kevin. Five-handed, it's hard to have more than a couple players wake up with anything even playable sometimes. Cards often don't cooperate, and that was a great showing that you don't always have to have the goods to win a nice pot. Supa right back on the horse, though. Suited queen. Kevin is going to actually make the call with a suited queen himself, but he's in dominated position. Spicy, spicy board here. Kevin probably is going to peel one time. 100,000. Super with the lion's share of equity.
Yeah, all in.
Check and an all-in for Supa. Nice hand there. Welcome to the chat, Mr. Bill James. I believe Streamlabs has gone to sleep on us, or maybe they've had a little too much to drink tonight. I was working at the start of the stream, and now all of a sudden we're not able to check our points or gamble or any of that mess, so maybe they will wake up, a little bit of that hair of the dog, and get cranking again. But currently, they don't love us.
Raise 100.
Three hands in a row for Supa, opening up. The players might be picking up on this, or maybe thinking he's on a heater. Michael going to wake up with a suited queen jack in the big blind. He's only got 7 big blinds left, if that's correct. He's all in. And that's going to be for a little over half of Supa stack.
No, 3-8. 3-9.
We are 5-handed.
3-9.
There's some under pairs out there. There's some suited queens, suited kings that Michael could be doing this with, so your ace could definitely be in decent shape. Because for half your stack, are you loving getting this in here? He says no. And Michael's going to get that one through. Nice job there for Team Bishop. All right, players are going to go on a quick break. I'm going to throw up a couple of promos and some videos for what's going on. When they get back, the blinds will be at 30,000, 60,000, 60,000. So stay tuned, because when we come back, these blinds are going to start hurting a little bit more. It's going to be a 150,000 in every pot, just starting out.
The Trailblazer Poker Tour is back for Season 2. With over $2 million guaranteed at this stop, it all kicks off in Dallas and Las Colinas. Top 100 players in the Trailblazer Season 2 leaderboard will qualify for the $100,000 invitational free roll. Be part of the action and take your shot at the prize. See the full schedule now at TexasCardHouse.com to lock in your seat for the Trailblazer Poker Tour. The hunt starts now. Every stop, every hand, every point counts. Earn points by entering, registering on time, finishing in the money, and score multipliers with bigger fields. Climb the leaderboard and take your shot at the ultimate free roll prize pool. $100,000 in cold hard cash reserved for the grinders who rise to the top. Trailblazer Poker Tour Season 2 begins the 25th of September at TCH Dallas and TCH Social Las Colinas. Play more, earn more, climb to the top where you belong.
All right. So, reminder of what's coming up starting on September the 25th. Trailblazer Poker Tour Season 2 is getting kicked off right here in Dallas, Texas, between both of our clubs, TCH Social, Las Colinas, and right here, Texas Card House, Dallas. 250K multi-flight PLO event. Has some satellites to get into that one. Right now, there's a satellite for $140 to get into the title event, the $1 million event. And I just saw one of our favorites, Mark Donovan, is out there battling out with Lego. And Lego joining us and says, get some. And it's Surge. So a lot of our tournament crushers and regulars are out there battling in the satellite. Y'all get out there and get after it. Still plenty of time, I think, to register for that. Boys, how much time is left registration for that, so I don't have to pull it up on my phone? But that is a satellite to get into the $1,200 buy-in title event, $1 million guaranteed. Great opportunity to get in that sucker. Just over an hour, I'm hearing. Okay, thank you, Jacob. Jacob's spilling the beans for me, poking his head outside. So great opportunity to get into some of these huge events we've got coming up that should have some really, really nice payouts. Last year's main event was won by Miss Mallory Kloss, and she took home a cool $211,000. Not too shabby, folks. Again, I am Eric Van Loosen. I'm here solo tonight. RJ Dupree is in Oklahoma. He got to watch his Oklahoma Sooners take on the Auburn War Eagle Tigers today. They laid down the law up there in Norman, and they remain undefeated. So shout out to RJ Dupree up there in Oklahoma. Hope you're having a good time, and we will see you when you get back. We'll have a cash stream, I'm sure, on Tuesday night here, TCH Dallas. Zeus was our first dealer. Looks like he's going to be replaced by the lovely Miss Mary. She's going to be joining us, and we got probably just a couple more minutes before these players are going to come back. Reminder of what we're playing for tonight, folks. We've got 5 players left. They've all got $1,900 locked up. 24, 60, 37, 65, 62, 70, and of course, first place, 5 figures, baby. 10,165 smackaroonies. So when we get back here shortly, that's what we're playing for.
Oh, you did?
Going to be a fun one. If you're out there playing cash, reminder, when those folks come by to pick up some time for you, don't just buy an hour, buy 9 for $99. You're going to save $3 an hour if you do that. This is definitely a great time to do that. You can buy 1 per day per club. So buy 1, run down the road to Las Colinas, buy another one. If you're playing a lot of hours, you want to save every dollar you can, spin that win rate up a little bit. Well, we're having a good time tonight on a Saturday night. Thank y'all for tuning in. Those of you who are out hanging out, playing cards, or watching football, and just have your phone open and tuning in with us tonight, we really do appreciate it. Smash that like button, hit subscribe. We've got a lot of great content. Hopefully we'll be putting out some reels and some cool highlights of some hands, kind of like we used to. We're starting to look at doing some more of that. So some of the big hands from events like tonight and from our upcoming tournaments that we're going to be streaming. Definitely want to put out some cool content and do a little bit more of the creative stuff that you guys all love. If you're interested in playing some different games, come out on Tuesday. One of our poker ambassadors, Miss Rebecca Thompson, she's a TCH ambassador. She runs a game at 1 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Check the schedule just to make sure that it's still going on with all the the Trailblazer, not Poker Atlas, but the Trailblazer Poker Tour going on. But she hosts Tuesdays a Big O game, and Thursdays Dramaha. So if you're interested in playing something other than your traditional Hold'em, Bomb Pot games, or even PLO, come on out and join the lovely Miss Rebecca Thompson. Jim's the only player I'm seeing who has joined us. Well, who do you guys have winning this sucker? We've got Supa, Kevin, Michael Bishop, the final table machine himself, Raed, in the 4 seat, and of course Jim over there in our 9 seat, who's our chip leader. About 4.5 million chips in play, about 2.5 million between our top 2 players, and then spread out amongst the other 3 players. I'm going to say Kevin is going to take this down. They haven't been able to get rid of him yet. He hasn't really gone on a heater yet. That's my horse. You heard it here first. Kevin is going to take down the $10,000 first place prize. But there's 4 other players that might have something to say about that. Let me know in the chat who you think is going to take this down. Is it going to be one of our current chip leaders?
Heads up,
or do you have another horse you think is going to take this down?
I don't want to be heads up.
Of course, just mark, because I'm the giver. No one here? That's cool. All right, Blake. You want to be a boss?
Please.
I feel like I'm running out.
Oh, no, man. Come on.
How am I going to
So tonight's satellite that's going on right now, there's only 18 players that registered so far. 15 remain. You still have an hour left to get into that. Giving away 5 seats guaranteed.
I need it. I need it.
Blind levels right now are at 400, 800. So jump in that satellite. Try to win yourself a $1,200 satellite token. Get in that main event. All right, cards are in the air. The lovely Miss Mary taking over for Zeus. Here we go. Supa hasn't made it back yet. He's going to be so ashamed that he didn't make it back to see the Queen 4 of diamonds.
I call. He's all in. All right, you can't take this. His bigger blind, not my big blind. Oh, hey, man.
Just in time.
How you know?
Super, they were
Just in
probably
time
the
for his
blind,
big blind.
But she slowed down.
And no
Dragon's
cheap
bigger
blinds either. We're at 30,000, 60,000, 60,000. So just like that, he's going to have 120,000 out there in the middle.
Yes, sir.
10 for 1-2, no limit.
Chip just going to fold the ace-7. Michael waking up with the LA Kings version, the 2 black 9s, the Gretzky hand. And let's see, he added a little to it, 140. Definitely a hand I think Riot would open with. Glasses are going on. He's going to think about it here. Suited King 10. 110,000 more for him to call. He'll still have over $1 million if he makes the call. Looks like he wants to play. All right, 110 gone. That's good news for Michael. Here we go. Well, there's 110 and 1 king. He's going to need one of 2 red 9s. Right, checks. Playing trappy as you should. And no waste of time as normal for Raed. Michael, not interested. Doesn't want to see the hand. Says, you're good, sir. Big old flop there for Riot, who's now our chip leader. 1.6 milli. And my horse, Mr. Kevin over there, is in the big blind.
You like to punt to, you know it.
No, I have big hand against you. I don't know why. Not against this guy. This is my favorite.
After 2 big snap all-ins, Michael feels like Riot may have been punting to him a couple times, or that he's going to punt to him, but he did have big hands both times. Michael all in with the Queen Jack of spades. No resistance, and he's just going to steal those blinds. So good spot for him. Gets those chips he lost to ride right back. But yeah, that can weigh on you a little bit if every time you put chips in the middle, your opponent snap jams in your face. You could just think, man, one of these days I'm going to have it. You're going to regret that, sir. Six deuce, do what 6 deuce do. It is in the muck where it belongs forever, for all eternity. Riot with small pair number 9,000 tonight. This time it's the smallest of pairs. The Ducks, deuce, deuce, the old Emmett Smith. Play it like it's aces. Might as well.
Nice. 230.
230. Notice the difference in sizing. Blinds are at 30, 60, 60, and Ride's open is for 230,000. Under the gun, king, 9 of diamonds, straight into the muck, no consideration. Supa says, I'm all in. Ace 9 suited in the cutoff. Under 10 big blinds, I'm all in. But guess what? He is going to run right into the ace queen suited of Kevin. Kevin is actually going to be the player at risk. Supa would be left with just dust if he loses this hand. So my dark horse, Kevin, with the ace queen suited, getting it in good. The math clearly not math in there, 44 and 18%, but a lot of opportunities for these two hands. There we go. Graphics getting caught up once it realizes that Michael folds. We'll get our numbers a little bit more accurate. Satellite right now, Lexi, is the $140 satellite to get into the $1,200 Trailblazer main event. Still about an hour left. All right, so Kevin is at risk. Ace queen. Safe so far. King ball. Supa needs one of 2 9s remaining. Oh, it's an 8. So big old double up for Kevin, my dark horse. That's going to put him up to 1.24 million. Supa left with absolute crumbs, not even a full big blind. Can't blame him there, though. Had the ace 9 in the cutoff suited. Went with it and just ran right into the ace queen suited of Kevin. All right, well, Supa now in that famous seat that we saw Bart Bogart take 1 or 2 chips and run it all the way up to a second place finish on this final table many moons ago. Supa wakes up with the ace queen this time, and he's got it all in. We know he's going to get, well, he's going to, never mind. Riot's like, wait a minute, that was aggressive. He didn't expect that. I didn't expect that either. But Michael's stack is also short, so he just wants every chip he can possibly get, including Riot's big blind. That is interesting. Riot cannot call with the 10-6 and has to relinquish.
That doesn't all go into the pot. Yeah. Only 35.
Okay, I'll do it. 35.
So Michael is going to get at least one 25K chip guaranteed thrown his way. Ace, king, king. How about that flop for Supa? Needs to dodge a deuce. Oh my God! Oh no! Michael called for it out loud in Pink City on the river. Drops a deuce and knocks out Supa. GG's Supa. Another great run for him. Supa is going to be our 5th place finisher today. Take home $1,900 for his efforts. Just running into it, back-to-back spots there. Flops the world, turns the world. Deuce on the river. That was nasty.
Jim, there's a barely any pace.
580.
It's nothing.
I know it's nothing.
It's
But the right way, I don't know
over
what the right
10K up top.
2460 is what these boys have locked up. Final 4 players out of 113.
That's okay. So you know what's going on.
Every now and again.
Yeah.
Jim just letting go an ace-5 there. Teresa Bishop in the chat. She loved the deuce. Deuces never loses, they say. Especially when you bank one.
120.
Michael is the mayor of Binkerton after that one, that is for sure. El Mayor. Wildly enough, though, as exciting as that was, Michael's still our short stack. A little over 6 big blinds. So he is going to need to find a spot, and a spot quick. Because that was a knockout punch, but the spot was just so small, it didn't really do much for Michael's stack there. He will take that ladder up, though. Nice $500 ladder with the dirty deuce. Off to a flop between our blinds. Oh my goodness. Blind on blind action here.
105.
Bottom pair. Flush draw, gutter ball to the straight flush. Second pair for Jim. Now gutter ball included for Jim. Bet 220, and now that's going to really shrink that 7 of Jim's. He's picked up a little extra equity. But yeah, nice aggressive play by Kevin, taking that one down. And my dark horse is now sneaking up to the top of the chip stacks. Didn't see it coming, but I went with one of the shorter stacks, and he's now spun it up a little bit. So what do you guys think is going to take this down? We're down to 4-handed. Michael's got 120,000 of his 380 in the middle in this very hand. Seen a lot of these Jack 10s and 9/8 suiteds being thrown away earlier, but now that we're down to 4-handed and have another potential knockout looming and in the big blind. Shorty in the big blind, yeah, Riot is going to go ahead and raise.
200.
Thought he might just call it there. A hand like that, bring in some of the other players, try to knock Michael out. But he does elect to raise. Gets the other 2 players out, and Michael can do nothing but fold the stink bait. The hook with a duty on it, Jack Deuce. Choctaw nuts, whatever you call it. Not a good hand. All right, Team Bishops says she don't care. Big Mike for the win. He's Got a lot of work to do, but we know Michael can definitely spin up a stack in a hurry. Jim on the button. Queen 9, starting to look a little better. Four-handed. He's going to raise it up. Quick fold from Michael, and now Raed with an ace. Also going to look a little more appealing. Four-handed. Raggedy kicker.
Thank you.
Not as important, though, four-handed.
Check that.
There's a call and a check dark from Riot. And how about that flop for the ace-3? Jim with just one heart. He's thinking, I'm the opener. That should be my board.
125.
And Riot's going to take another peek at his cards and say, no, sir, that's my board. Let's see how he plays this with two hearts on board.
Assistant players, if you have a black Mercedes, as long as you play beginning man 5278, you park in front of Greyhaven, you need to move your vehicle. You might be there.
He is going to raise, and going to be a quick fold for Jim. And that's going to knock Jim down about 10 big blinds. But chose to go with a hand like Queen 9 on the button in position. Gets called, leads out after a check dark from Riot. Unfortunately for Jim, Riot smashed that flop, so took a little chunk out of Jim's stack there. And he's now in the big blind. I'm sorry, he's under the gun. So Jim's going to be under the gun in the blinds next. And 8 of diamonds. Maybe a little miffed after that last one. He's going to start putting more money in there. Michael's going to fold. Let's see if he can get this through. Kevin with an ace. That same ace-3 Riot just had. And he's going to make a call. All right, hit a pair, rip it. Jim rips it, takes it down. Gonna get some of those chippies he just lost back. Michael will now be under the gun. His last free hand before he has to put half his stack in the middle, just in blinds. And let's see if Michael can wake up with something he wants to go with here. Jack-6, absolutely not. You can see the frustration on his face. Kevin with the old San Francisco 49er. Does decide to raise it and gets the 4-3 offsuit to fold. Again, players got 2,400 locked up, 2,460, but they're all playing for that $10,000 up top. Michael is our short stack. He's got 120 of his 235 out there right now, just in blinds. Can he get the much-needed double right here in his big blind? Riot's got an ace-9 offsuit, $2 million in chips. He is going to raise. So not just call. He is going to raise it up. We've got a 5-4 off. Now an ace-8 for Jim. But he is going to let it go. Michael's got the Doyle Brunson suited variety. And he is just going to let it go.
You're good, babe.
2 live cards, but yeah, that is just nasty to look down at. $115K left for Michael. 30 of it going in the middle right now in the small blind. Kevin under the gun with an ace-8 of hearts. I mean, really, this is a spot where you would think maybe all 3 players might just put in calling chips. Jim's got a 9-4, thinks otherwise. Michael may just let this one go in the small blind, too. Yeah, he does. 6-4 off, so Fred gladly just checks. Shouldn't be a lot of back and forth in this hand. Of course, Kevin smashing the flop with an ace. Rainbow flop, all you're working with is a gutter ball. Should be a fold. Really not worth it with Michael being so short here. Let's make the call. I don't love it. Kevin's not going to love the 3 pairing either, but
King.
right, it says king, like king may be good, king no good. Yeah, that's the problem. You fold the 10 deuce suited, David, and then the next hand you wake up with the 6-4. So I think I'm going with the Doyle. It's got a name, it's suited. You know, I know he was thinking he might get a better hand next. Unfortunately, he did wake up with the absolute trash hand, the 6-4. But now he's got the button and 85K.
Is that legal?
Yeah, I have more than a big one. I have folded.
Jim's got a couple of 5s. Should be good for at least a call, if not an open. Looks like he wants to open this up.
150.
And what does Michael wake up with? Jack-7 in the muck. So he's got a couple of free hands to look at before he's going to have to get it all in. That one goes into the muck. And now you've got Kevin making a call here. Stranger things have happened. Michael could get a ladder up if something wonky goes on. Hello. Seti Maggette for Jim. Jim praying that his opponent has a king or a jack here. Just says all in. Yeah, I don't. So much of that board four-handed. But just decides to rip it there.
Here we go.
All right, Michael says, here we go, mama. All right, he's going to take a peek at 1 and like it. Going to take a peek at 2 and like it. The hand's got a name, the parking lot hand. Four-handed, though. That is a monster. Right, also has a big hand. King-queen suited. And he is just going to call. Not raise, just putting in the call. So Michael now with a chance to quadruple up. Ace. Oh my God, Jim's flopped a flush, ladies and gentlemen, but Michael has a bigger club, so he could survive this. Sometimes it's frustrating when players put in bets when you're trying to eliminate somebody, but if you flopped something as big as a flush plus, it's pretty standard that you are going to try to bet. Right? You did not want to see a jack come. Your hand was dead. All right, Michael drawing to a club. There's 7 live clubs remaining. Can he get there? Ace or 4 now. Oh, it's a king. Jim is going to take it down with the 6 deuce of clubs, flopping a flush and eliminating Michael Bishop. Great run for Michael, though. He is going to be our 4th place finisher. Everybody give some GGs to Michael. Heck of a run. Another final table for him. 4th place at a 113 and taking home $2,460. GGs, Michael. We will see you again, brother.
I'm not stupid to raise. It's a 1,200 big jump.
If you raise, you
All right,
fold.
big one, honey.
No, if he raises pre-flop,
Oh.
he would have folded.
Oh, yeah. Ryan did the right thing. They're trying to eliminate a player there.
No, no.
He could have re-raised pre with the king, queen of diamonds.
Yeah, but 2 guys.
Gotten those other players out, but of course Michael would still be around. Still be super short, but he'd still be around.
Right.
Well, I was closing out action. I didn't need to raise with a crappy little hand.
Thanks, Teresa. Tell Michael Eric said good job in the booth.
Oh.
I always enjoy when I get to sit at a table in a tournament with Michael. Good people. Definitely loves his family too, so great guy. Queen 7-3. Nobody landing anything here. Who wants that 440 in the middle? Kevin says, I want it. I got ace high. Takes it down. Hand number 86.
I learned that from you.
It looks so much better on the street.
Yeah, there you go. But I forgot to put perfume.
Took us just 2.5 hours to get down to 3 players.
Chairs away.
Pretty decent pace.
Hopefully this chair will stay.
Everybody has over $1 million in chips. 4.5 million in total in play here. Kevin and Raed with 3.4 between them. 3.5.
$180.
180 is the bet. And Kevin lets go the 8 triz, the double down hand. And just like that, our blinds have gone up 40,000, 80,000, 80,000.
Oh, now the line up. Oh, right. We have super.
One day. I've been in 2 of these.
Nice.
It's 13 big blinds for Jim. Right on the nose. Of course, they've got the big clock and the payouts on that screen right above Mary's head, so you'll see players often look up at that. Open ender for Kevin.
100.
Jim gonna land a pair.
DR for $2 on pot.
And he's gonna raise.
75.
And what do you do if you're Kevin here? No heart in your hand. You are open-ended though. And this pot just got juicy. 790,000 out there in the middle. Going to a turn. Kevin is going to check, and max pressure for Jim. And Jim's now going to leapfrog over Kevin. So player stacks are relatively close here. 1.8 million, 1.4, and 1.3. Hoping these guys are going to play it out. Fight to the death. One big winner, $10,000 up top.
Is that all in?
Oh, that's a donation. He was donating some
okay.
over this way.
Kevin would like a donation, but he's looking down at 7-4 offsuit. Big Jim looking down at a big suited holding there, ace-4. Oh man, could we see a 2-spade flop? All right, makes the call. Could Mary give us the action flop we all deserve? Not quite. 1 spade.
DR for $2 on pot.
That is 250,000. And Riot gonna let that go. And that's gonna put Jim up top of the leaderboard now. So we are neck and neck across 3 players. 4.5 million chips in play. Anybody's match at this point. 37.65, 62.70, and 10,165 are our final 3 payouts. It would appear we're going to play this booger out. All right, 3-handed. Two checks in front of him. Jim could take this opportunity to bet. Does not. Right's probably given up on this hand. Kevin looks like You know what? There's 320 out there. I bet I could put a little something out there and get a fold or two. Raed says, I don't believe you, sir. I have 9 high. But I don't believe you. You're full of it.
485.
That's the zero for 1 2 holding for 25. L for 1 2 holding for 2.
9-5 like a boss. Well played, Raed. Not quite over that 2 million mark yet. That is the high point of this final table so far, 1.9 million. And a beautifully played hand there from Raed, picking off his opponent with an even bigger bluff.
Right?
All right, the battle of the 10-7 and the Jack Triz. Pair and some backdoor hearts for Kevin. Top pair. Bottom end of a gutter for Jim. Says, no thank you. $157 of y'all still tuning in on a wonderful Saturday night. College football cranking. September baseball cranking out there. Of course, it's the weekend. Hope y'all are out there having fun. But those of you who decided to join us tonight for this final table, thank you much. If you've enjoyed it so far, smash that like button for us and hit subscribe. Share it with some of your friends that are poker enthusiasts. Let them know what they've been missing. A lot of great content on TCH Live. Couple of pocket jimmies for Jim.
Go get me some whiskey.
I think I hear my friend Chin, one of our favorite dealers. Member of the Final Table Club himself, chiming it up with our players. All right, feeling a little newfound confidence after that big bluff gets through. Is he going to try to get a little squirrely again? Just call. Wow. He definitely would have stepped in it there. Oh, my goodness. Bottom set for Jim.
200.
And a quick fold for the 7 high.
Well, whatever. Nice.
Big old hand for Jim.
Yeah, sure. I believe you.
The only bluff in the bluff.
All day playing with you. All day.
Hand number 93. When are we going to get down to just 2 players, folks? Throw a number out there. Let me know in the chat what you think. When are we going to get to heads up play? We're on hand 93 now.
Yes, quick. 3 hands.
You're always going to post a blind on your first shot.
I know. You never get
I'm going to
a
say
chance
106.
to play.
Oh.
David B for 1 2 holding for 26.
Right, going to take one down with the old Randy Moss hand. William says 101. Smitty says not till 142. Don't do that to us, Smitty. We don't need to play another 40-something hands. 48 hands to get us to 142. Shoot me now. Actually, please don't. That sounds painful, but let's not have 48 hands before we get another player knocked out.
Man, this is the button. That means I'm supposed to have good hand and there's this guy. Next time, next.
I'll talk
I
about
forgive
that.
you. You forgot.
Jim's been letting Kevin survive when he limps, so he's going to do it again with the Queen 8. Three, 6, Dewey. How about a 4-ball? That'd be a big old straight. All Kevin could do is chop. That's why he has 4% there. Indeed. Very even stacks. We need the cards to cooperate for carnage to happen. All right, so we got 101, 142. GMA Brewer says 120. Here we are, hand 95. How many hands, folks, is it going to take to get us to heads-up play? John Ortiz still hanging in there, man. What's going on, brother? Still with us? Smitty going for Jimbo. If I ever try psychedelics, I want to be staring for hours at Jim's hoodie because that thing is trippy. Trip out just looking at it. Right, has small pair number 9001 tonight. And he gonna bet it like it's a biggin. Just like he did earlier with the deuces. Does it with the 4s and takes it down. Nice hand, sir.
Take a chance that they come back to you.
So Kevin, my dark horse, has now got himself under $1 million. Still plenty to play with, though. $12 big blinds. And ace jack for Riot.
No shame in folding.
All right, all right.
First one looked good.
No shame in folding, Kevin says, and Riot said, okay, all in.
They both look excellent, not just good.
And there we go, up over 2 million chips now, Mr. Riot. And Riot starts running good, folks. You better get out of the way. I've seen that man go on some heaters. Gonna have to bring an extra fire extinguisher when you want to put him out. Hey, God bless him, Smitty, if he has. More and more I look into it, I think everybody should try them. A lot worse things you could do. Nine, 7 deuce. Whole lot of nada.
I know he had 10. No, I know he had 10.
See if the registration is closed yet for that tourney. The satellite. 23 minutes remain. 31 entries at $140. Which means there is an overlay. Giving away 5 seats. 140 bucks, get in it. And wow, we have not seen this hand in a hot minute. How about the birds for Kevin? Gonna raise it up to 160. That is just the men.
Thank you. What's that?
160.
160 for the bluffer. Bluffer. King Jack no good?
That's a fold. Shows the king. King Jack, no good. There wasn't anything that was currently good. He had the goods.
67.33. Thank you.
Henry H. for 150 low.
Yeah, so giving away 5 $1,200 seats in this satellite that's going on right now. There's literally 21 minutes in registration going on, only 32 entries. So that's an overlay, folks. Get your booty in there. Just got to finish top 5 out of 21 remaining players. 140 bucks, get you in there.
175.
175.
These guys will hurry up. Maybe I'll go jump in it. All right, Danny C going right in between myself and William. Says hand number 104 is when it's happening. We're on hand 99 here. Riot is going to raise. He's got a big hand, three-handed, king, queen off. 3 bets to 415,000. Takes it down.
Attention guys, we got just over 30 minutes left to register for our $140 sunlock. We're giving away 5 seats to do it for 10 minutes. Our sign you love, $100. The call is $1 million. $140 for 5 seats.
Probably a fold here, unless Kevin was a big fan of the year 1994.
You want to do that one round? I'm just
I could, man, but I'd rather go try to spin it up in a cash game. Speaking of, I'm probably going to do that when I get it out of the booth tonight. Left a few chips on the table out there before we got started tonight. I need to go get them back, wherever they are. Tried to file a police report for the theft that went on. So they were stealing my chips out there. Those sorry sons of guns. To get back out there in the streets and get them back.
all in. I heard all in.
Ryan wishing his opponent went all in. Shows that he got to walk with the jiggities.
You don't know how to raise? Oh, bluff. At least it's bluff.
No, I'm sure I would have just got a quad.
Wow.
Yeah, I had 2 chances at quads.
That's right. Sometimes you ask for it and don't get the result you want. Jim's saying, I was just going to get quads on you. Jack's no good, my
Last
friend.
time on the button. You can't bluff every time on the button.
Yeah, but jacks.
ABI for what's low is 25.
Do they have a lost and found, Smitty?
700 total?
Last I checked, it was 4.8 million. But I don't know what it is now.
That's okay. On it.
All in, the man say. And Kevin says, I oblige, sir, because I have an ace as well. And I got you outkicked. Kevin at risk here. He's got the ace jack.
Heads up, and you have ace. That's okay.
Right, needs a bunch of sixes,
Honey? Or
hearts,
six
or diamonds.
or 6 diamonds, whatever, any 6. Or 6, 6, 6 or 5.
Uh-oh, now it's a 6 or a 5. More outs for Riot.
Get the board.
Oh,
5, get the board.
now there's some chop
3,
outs.
4.
Queen ball. That's going to be a full double up for Kevin there. The ace jack survives the multitude of outs that just kept showing up for Riot. Full double up.
Wow.
So boom, just like that, player stacks are getting closer. Once again. Riot's knocked down to 1.7 million. Still has the chip lead.
Nice hunt. Thank you.
Followed by Jim at 1.5 and Kevin at 1.26. This again is what we're playing for, folks. 37.65 for third place, 62.70 for second, and of course first place, that 5-figure score, $10,000. All this off of a $360 buy-in today. Not a bad day's work. All right, Riot waking up with another hand he can raise from. In position, big stack, queen 8. Yeah, pert near. That's right, William. Next door neighbor to damn near, pert near. Shout out to RJ Duprizzle. We sure missed some of his redneckisms in the booth with me tonight.
260.
Uh-oh. Another opportunity for same suit on same suit violence. Diamonds for both players. Jim does make the call.
Time for 150 below 34.
10 ball. Pair for Jim. So anytime your opponent raises, you get a little worried if there's a big card out there like an ace. And let's see if Riot is going to represent that he hit that ace. He is. And Jim just folds. Nice aggressive play there. Riot just had a gut shot. One overcard to the 10, the queen. But he's going to bet it and take it down. He's back over 2 million. Hand 104. Danny C says this is the hand right here where we get down to heads up. Somebody's going busto, according to Danny C. Of course, I'm just 2 more hands away. I picked hand number 106. And Kevin with the birds again. On the button this time. Pocket aces
180.
for Kevo. sizes up a little bit, adds 100K to it. Jim's in the small blind with a Jack-9 offsuit. Yeah, that's one you just need to get rid of almost every time you're facing a raise.
Oh, another 2 big hand. You still have the same amount.
Right, just loves it when you pick on his big blind. Last time he had king high, this time queen high. You haven't got the same hand. And he is going to make the call.
Check to you, sir.
Checks dark, 480,000 out there in the middle. 5-5-7. Wow, sneaky check.
Check.
Yeah, that's a good check. You don't want to be betting on cards that your opponent could and should have. Almost took the bait there. Kevin got to start building this pot, though. That's and takes it down. Now, I heard a number given out earlier. I don't know if the C word was talked about, but I heard a number given out earlier from Min, who's running our tournament tonight. So somebody wanted to know if they divided the remaining prizes out right now, what they would be. So we will see if that talk ever happens, as we are getting into hour number 3 of the final table. These guys have been playing since 10 o'clock this morning. Pretty significant pay jumps between third, second, and first. And these stacks are pretty near even. Another pair for Kevin on a flop.
No. You checked this before.
I'm sorry.
135.
Sorry,
Is it 135?
135. Yeah, sorry.
Kevin not going anywhere just yet. He's flopped a pair. And how about trips for Kevin? Right, is going to try again, maybe actually try to represent that hand, but unfortunately for him, he's betting into that hand. Two clubs on board. 770 in the middle. Definitely like seeing a raise here. Let's see how big that is. Look like another 500 on top.
600.
And heard Riot say you should have put them all in on the flop. Might have worked. Definitely wasn't going to work once we got to that turn.
and 100 guys.
Blame him for taking a stab. Kevin now at the 2 million mark. Well done, Kevin, though. He grinded from a short stack earlier with 7 or so big blinds, I think at one point he got down to. And has run it back up and has laddered up several spots. Down to 3 players now. Kevin's starting to heat up a little bit. He's looking at another ace, small blind. Definitely should be raising here. Wow. Oh my goodness. I think he bet 250, and now Jim is all in with ace king for over $1 million. Three-handed, small blind, big blind, both waking up with an ace. And you can see how uncomfortable Kevin is as Mary counts out. Jim's chips here. Just got to $2 million, and now he's going to have to put half of it in if he wants to make this call. Body language is screaming fold.
Fold.
He says fold. Yeah, I think that's the right play. Good fold.
Yours has got to be better than mine.
He says yours has got to be better than mine.
Unless you had another one.
Jim says unless you had another one. Yeah, we're over here folding aces. All right, now we're getting even closer, right? Jim, Ryan, neck and neck.
You want to look to the numbers?
What do you mean?
776. 7,000.
You mean chop?
Yeah, close.
I will. You want to?
Big blind here, man.
Yeah, I think we're going to be doing this.
Before you look. Oh, of course.
The C word is being talked about.
Oh, sorry. 776. Yep, we have more.
I just figured we would do it even, whatever it is. It'd be about.
Usually they will let the players stop the clock and talk about numbers one time.
6,600. Yeah, is it 21? I thought it was a little less.
It's a little less than 21.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 6,600 a piece or something like that.
500.
Well, Ryan is going to take this opportunity to raise while they're talking about chopping.
Nope. Good hand.
So let's see if they actually do bring the floor over and look at numbers. You can tell the players are getting tired. Chips are going back and forth, back and forth.
We've all got about the same, give or take 100,
Would be like 6,700 each.
something like that.
Mary's going to keep dealing the cards until the players tell him to stop the clock.
4, 17, 20, about 6,700.
Close.
I'm good with doing it. I'm good with playing. So whatever you
I
guys
cannot
want to
hear
do.
you.
I said I'm good with chopping and I'm good with playing. So
Whatever
you guys
say.
want to do.
I'll chop.
Okay. Okay, we chop even. I take first place money because I have a chip here.
Because what?
It's just a numbers. Just doesn't hurt you nothing.
Is there something special for being first?
No, I get the coin.
Oh.
Yeah, like this.
Oh.
That's it. That's the only
I
one.
don't care about that.
You good?
So that's fine. I'm good with that.
All right.
So we have to play the
No,
same.
I think you have to play this.
Oh, really?
What's the deal?
Even I am the first, I get the coin, I have the chip here. So on the whatever, I get first.
So even chop.
Even chop.
You got 67.33, I think, for chop.
Okay.
That's what he.
That's fine.
Let me double check to make sure it's okay, okay?
All right, guys, sounds like they are going to chop it up here. It's going to be 67 33 is the number. 3 ways. Riot has the chip lead, so he's going to get the handy-dandy little Texas Card House coin, which says that he won the tournament. He does have the chip lead, but the money is actually going to be right down 3 ways, 67-33 each player. So I think they were just looking at where the chip stacks were, how close they all were. They're going to be battling out until a disaster happens, right? An aces versus kings, whatever kind of hand. So obviously that's a big jump for whoever was going to finish in third place. Now they're getting 67-33 apiece. So great tournament, great run for all these players. Thank you guys again for tuning in tonight. We had a great time. A lot of fun in the chat. A lot of folks rooting on their family members and their friends, which is always what we like to see. You guys really rooting on your friends and family members, even some of the players that you play against on a regular basis. So we had a blast. These 3 guys are going to get 67-33 apiece. Riot wants to get his picture taken. Looks like the boys are all going to get their pictures taken. That's pretty cool. They're going to get it taken with Miss Mary there. Big smiles all around. Riot holding up the number 1 because he had the chip lead. So he's going to get that TCH 2025 coin that says he won the dang thing. And kudos to him. This is his 7th final table, he said, in the last 10 days. He's been playing a ton of tournaments and obviously playing good, running good. So congratulations to all these guys taking home $6,033. Shout out to Zeus and Mary, our dealers, men, our tournament director and floor today. Of course, Jacob Thomas in the booth next door to me, handling all the graphics. And what a fun time tonight, man. Thank you all for joining me on a Saturday night. We will see you guys Tuesday night. Don't forget, Satellite's still going on for the Trailblazer Poker Tour for the PLO event and for the $1 million title event. Normal tournament schedule is still taking place, but this all starts on the 25th for the Trailblazer Poker Tour Season 2. So until then, for TCH, I'm Eric Van Loozen. We will see you guys and gals next time. Peace out, folks.